Okay, this is my very first reaction video ever. I am going to react to Avenged Sevenfold Cosmic. I am a huge Avenged Sevenfold fan. M. Shadows is one of my favorite vocalists of all time. And actually, this light right here, you can't really see it because it's behind my symbol, that it's an Avenged Sevenfold light. But anyways, I have heard almost every single Avenged Sevenfold song. I haven't really listened to in depth their new album. You know, I know Nobody, Mattel, We Love You, things like that. But I've listened to the whole album one time, but not in depth, and I didn't really pay attention to the other songs that I didn't, I like enough to keep listening to. So this is basically my first time hearing Cosmic, and I know that's pretty popular right now, so I'm going to jump on the bandwagon. So this is Cosmic by Avenged Sevenfold.
Fade from all that was before, we shut another door, but not a last goodbye. Fate is taken once again, a fight we'll never win, and time again we try. Left alone, I can't wait too long. Fate, love, we love so many times and in so many lives. Sometimes we got it right.
Brooks Wackerman is insane on the drums, on the drum kit. It's crazy. Let's see what we're left alone. I can't wait too long. What was the first? Fate has taken once again. I fight, we'll never win. Time again we try. What was the first? There. The first lyrics fade from all that was before. We shut another door, but not a last goodbye. To me, when I first heard that, it kind of sounded like, they just came out with this album, and it's kind of like, we're done now. See you later. But then he's like, but not a last goodbye. So I was like, oh, good deal. So, not really sure as of right now what the message is behind it. I know that Avenged Sevenfold is very, very popular for their poetic writing and their lyricism, and it's one of my favorite things about the band. So I'm gonna listen to it a little more and see if I can wrap my head around what they're talking about in this one.
It found its way back in until we meet again into that good night. None too far as we chase through the stars beyond forever. I'll follow you.
Starting off with a solo. cymbal work. Oh my god. Jesus. Ooh. Oh, time out. Time out. I am a slut for some piano. That transition. Sinister Gates is one of my favorite guitar players. Definitely. Wow. Not even halfway through the song yet, and there's barely been any lyrics. Wow. I love how music can just trigger emotion. I mean, as soon as that transition hit, it was like, and that bass, I feel like that was more than just like, you know, a bass guitar. Maybe that was, you know, something in the producing of the song. They had like actual, like, what would you call that? Like techno aspects of the song mixed in with the producing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I gotta go back a little bit for that. I want to get that transition again. Oh my god.
Dancing in the wind as roses born again. There you'll find me before the dawn.
What? I can just picture it's a real foggy, rainy day, and I could just sit outside in the pouring rain and listen to that. I don't I don't remember the last time I cried. But this would be a song that it just feels like you could just sob to this song. And we're halfway through. I mean, that, if the rest of this song is like that, oh my god, this is going on one of my playlists immediately. Dancing in the Wind as Roses Born Again. Dancing in the Wind as Roses. There you'll it's like he's saying he's about to go to a different place. Like that's where you're going to find him. That's before the dawn of man in castles made of sand. Like he's going to be in some paradise. Let's go see if we can go back to that. This dude.
Dancing in the wind as roses born again. There you'll find me before the dawn of man.
The layering of the voice. Pause it right now. There's horns. There's trumpets. What the hell is that? Okay, before it gets any farther into that, Jesus, I don't want to. That's wow. Like I said, first reaction video. This is tough. I hate it when people pause it at like certain times, but but now I understand. It's kind of difficult because you never heard it before, so you don't know when you should or shouldn't pause it. That's why I haven't been pausing it during the solos and stuff. One thing that's sticking out to me is the different tones of drums and the different, it sounds kind of like metal, like right now, like kind of metally. But before, it was just very soothing and soft. I mean, he had to have been playing so lightly or, oh my God. What is that? What is that, like? Is it an instrument? Is it, like, computerized? What is that? I know that they don't do a whole lot of computerized things, like technology-based things. It's all, like, real music. And I know that's what this whole album, it's very experimentational, and I love that. It's insane. I think you either love it or hate it. And I love it, of course. But what is that? Because I watched an interview of M Shadows talking about how, he's using a vocoder, but it's a real vocoder. I don't know what that means. I just remember that's what he said. And he's talking about how in other songs he has like insane amounts of auto-tune, but no auto-tune when they're not trying to make you think that there's auto-tune. So obviously they have a lot more technology involved in this, which maybe represents like how the world is changing, AI and all that stuff. That's insane. Yeah, let me know in the comments what that actually is that they're playing. I'll try to do a little research after this, but I'm interested. Yeah, what is that? What is that? And it's metal drums. That's what I was talking about. I don't don't know what a vocoder is. I don't know what that does. That's the auto-tune that I was talking about, though. The insane amounts of auto-tune. I didn't know that was in this song. But when I listened to the album the first time, just real quick, I do remember hearing it, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to pass on that. But I don't think that was this song that I was thinking of. Because if I would have definitely continued listening to this song if it was the one I'm thinking of with like the excessive amounts of auto-tune. But still like a minute and a half left of this song, so. First lyrics. You gotta give me a minute. You gotta let me process that. What does that remind me of? Oh, Nobody. Yeah. That reminds me of Nobody, when it's getting into the last bit of the song where he's doing the solo. And then there's the horns and it's kind of, droning on. And then the drums start to kick in. He's hitting the hi-hat a bunch. That's what that reminded me of. I get, obviously, because it's from the same album, a lot of it's going to be similar. But yeah, that's what that reminded me of. And I think I like this better. Not the song, but, the horns and the instrumentation. A lot more soothing, obviously. Let's hear that again. Wait, what? Businesses. That was it? Oh my god. I could have listened to that for another 2 hours. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Anyways. Whoa. I don't have any words. Definitely adding that song to a playlist. That was incredible. I loved the orchestral, is that the right word? The orchestral side. This is why I love Avenged Sevenfold so much. They are so dynamic and they have so much variety and so much creativity and they're so unique, and the technicality of their songs and the depth that their music has. I love music that makes you think. Like rap music, not so much. I listen to all kinds of music, but I think rock is rock and metal is definitely my favorite, specifically because it makes you think. And with most songs, they have a message, they have a meaning. They're trying to actually say something in their songs, and there's intention in their lyrics. And with Avenged Sevenfold, that's one word that sticks out to me to describe them is intentional. They don't just make a beat or make a song, make like a bunch of music with instruments and then just put lyrics on the soundtrack. They articulate every note and every chord and every transition to fit what they're talking about. You know, I see it a lot in Paradigm. I won't get into that because, you know, I'm talking about Cosmic here. But I just love it. I can't express it enough, and I think it works so well with the fact that, you know, music and sounds and vibration triggers emotion, which is mind-blowing in its own. But I could sit here and talk about music like this for hours. So, link to the original video will be in the description. Go ahead and check that out. And like I said, this is my first reaction video, so let me know what I can do to improve, because I got very little idea of what I'm doing. But thank you for watching.